As if it wasn't bad enough, tropical depression Cristobal is headed towards the Gulf Coast. The coronavirus pandemic is dramatically changing how first responders are preparing.
We're not stepping back from the COVID-19 response. It's still all hands on deck. And frankly, right now, it's all eyes on the Gulf.
The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration has already predicted an above-average hurricane season.
Not the optimal time to do congregate shelters because people may come into the shelter with COVID-19.
FEMA has updated its hurricane guide to include having masks and to prepare ahead of time with food, water, and gas supplies, plus sanitizer. Evacuation plans are being modified as well. 42% of Florida residents saying concerns of contracting COVID-19 make them less likely to evacuate in a major hurricane.
Don't stay in your home because of COVID-19 if you're in a mandatory evacuation order.
But if you don't have to leave.
If you don't have to leave and you're in a safe structure, depending upon the severity of that storm, perhaps sheltering in place is the best decision for your family.
Shelters may no longer be in large stadiums, but instead smaller spaces like classrooms, dormitories, and hotels for social distancing. Masks and temperature checks required.
Somebody has coronavirus, a hurricane's coming, and they decide to leave and go to a shelter. What happens?
So counties are looking at doing specific COVID-19 shelters. If you're positive, you'll have a shelter to go to. Or if you go to another shelter and you fail a temperature screening, you might be diverted to a specific shelter.
Hospitals are already reassessing their hurricane plans, especially those like Health First Cape Canaveral Hospital on the water in a mandatory evacuation zone.
It is a challenge. COVID-19 will just expand the amount of patients where you really don't want to evacuate them, but you have to. So it's something we take in, and that'll just expand the amount of time we're going to need to do that.
Residents in hurricane zones aware this season will be different because of coronavirus.
We don't have to reinvent the wheel completely. We just got to make adjustments to keep people safe from COVID-19.
It's not just states preparing how to handle a hurricane during a pandemic, but also in the Midwest, states figuring out how to handle tornado evacuations and the aftermath during a pandemic. And of course, out west, how they'll handle all of this pandemic-related issues in fire season. Guys, back to you.
Nice. You said it, Kerry, as if it's not hard enough. And let's bring in Mr. Roker on the latest on the storm. Hi, Al.
That's right. Hey, guys, good morning. And even though it's a depression now, it's expected to re-strengthen to a storm, and as it makes its way into the Gulf. But here's the interesting thing. We're not only going to see these heavy rains in New Orleans and along the Gulf Coast. As this system makes its way to the north, we're going to be looking at heavy rain and the threat of tornadoes. So again, just what Kerry was talking about, this pandemic is going to affect how people shelter in place and take precautions. Now, even before we get to Cristobal, we're going to be looking at 29 million people at risk for some sort of flooding. We've also got severe thunderstorm watches in effect out west. We're going to be watching this system make its way to the east. We're looking at 5 million people into a severe storm threat in the mid-Mississippi River Valley, also into the mid-Atlantic and northeast. As this system, the abundant moisture the East Coast, strong storms, heavy downpours will be activated. And as we move into tonight and tomorrow, that cold front will push to the east. That's going to push out that moisture. We'll see some scattered storms, but we will see a drying trend. A lot of moisture out there, so we are looking for some places locally to pick up rain 2 inches per hour in the mid-Atlantic states and on back into the Appalachians.